What's up, everybody? This week, Geek Off the Street, we're covering Chainsaw Man Reze Arc. So as we've been doing, we are kicking it off with some hot takes.
Start with a hot take.
For my hot take, Chainsaw Man is the best anime movie to come out ever. No, this year. Not ever. But this year, I think. I think it's the best anime movie we've gotten all year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. Man, I like hearing that. That's very cool. My hot take is I know the main villain in the Chainsaw Man arc is the Gun Devil. I think in this world, women are the bad guys. Women are the pure evil in Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. All right. That's
Come
good.
at him.
That's
Come
good.
at. Let's go. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna break that and so much more down on the greatest podcast of all time called
Geek Off the Street.
At the intro of our show, we talked about some hot takes that we had. Let's break down those hot takes. I'm still trying. We gotta do some kind of thing, like a stinger with a not an eagle. I keep going back to the eagle. I keep going back to the eagle for some reason, but yeah, some kind of intro to when we're doing hot takes. But yeah, we're gonna do some hot takes that we had. So I first at the top of the show, I said that this was the best anime movie that I've seen this year. I think.
Right on.
I think. I typically, for whatever reason, anime just doesn't hook me as much as it used to. We talk about it almost every episode that we do an anime episode.
Yeah.
We always talk about that same thing. Everyone tends to disagree with our personal tastes and opinions because I guess that's something you can disagree with. It's someone's personal taste. But yeah, it just doesn't.
You don't
hook.
like chocolate.
Yeah,
right.
It just doesn't hook me, and none of it is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, so it's not up to par with that. But yeah, so I've never been excited. Even the first season of Chainsaw Man was just like, oh, this is the big thing. Like, it's cool. It's whatever. It's all right.
Right.
But I think this. I was really hooked by the story in the very beginning. At first, it's like 40 minutes of the story.
Yeah. It's like the first half, like literally first half of the movie.
It was pretty much really just more of like this high school love story kind of thing. You know?
Exactly.
Which I think was done pretty well. It was done pretty well. I was actually, because at first I was like, I'm going to be bored of this movie probably.
Yeah.
And then it was just that the whole time. No action, no devil stuff. It was all just about their relationship.
Yeah.
Him and Reze. And I was actually kind of engaged by that for the most part. And then the action stuff, to me, at least the anime, it was so erratic.
Big time.
But erratic in a good way to me. Like there's some erratic bad, like Dandadan's like erratic, but I don't really care. This is like erratic. The action was erratic good. Like it was just so crazy. There's no way you can keep up with it, but shit, that's what's going on. The characters are calculated in doing this, through these scenes. So the action sequences to me, well, I'm not gonna say that I think it's better than it at all, but it kind of got me to almost feeling like Entertainment Arc action sequences.
Oh,
like
right on.
That animation in this, it reminded me a little bit of that, of just how crazy and detailed and fast-paced it was.
From Demon Slayer.
From Demon Slayer's Entertainment Arc. So I'll still say the Entertainment Arc is better, and that those fight sequences and that season is better, but they reminded me of that. It kind of brought me close to that feeling. So that's why I think the Chainsaw Man, I think it blew Demon Slayer, Infinity Castle out the water for me personally. I think it, like the Dandadan Evil Eye, all those movies we saw this year. This is the best thing that I've seen animated this year.
I'll back you up in the sense I really didn't compare it to the other two movies that came out, but I definitely see your point. And one, I mean, the biggest reason is this is an actual movie as opposed to, with Infinity Castle, Demon Slayer Infinity Castle, it drops you in it. You know what I mean? So you're right out of the gate. If you do not know what's going on with this, then you're going to be lost. I feel like you can probably, go in to watch Chainsaw Man and kind of, figure out what's going on. Or, I mean, obviously it helps to, have seen the show or to read the manga, but it felt like more of a movie where, you have your, kind of your 3-act structure, so to speak, and it takes the arcs, it ends. It has
actual
like
resolution sort of at the end.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, there is. It's a kind of a sad one.
Yeah. It's not even bittersweet. Just
I think it's just,
really.
It's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
And it's weird because, you never, I mean, you kind of know what Denji's thinking, but he's you know, I say this respectfully, he's such like a simpleton.
Yeah, very
You
simple.
know, like his, you know,
and he's a kid. He's young.
he's young. You know, like his, you know, his jaw will drop, so you know, like he's been, you know, surprised by something or he's thinking about something. But like if you're not literally, you know, if they don't literally put us in his head where he's narrating something or whatever, it's kind of hard to, you know, figure what he's thinking, like especially at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
You know, he's sitting there and he's waiting for her, like what's going through his head, and then Power shows up, and you know, so yeah, what's going on there? Which I kind of like that the way that ended. You know, between the two of them.
Yeah.
But yeah, the ending of the movie, it's a very
the actual ending was kind of like
pretty unfortunate. Yeah,
and then he'll probably. I mean, maybe he will. Maybe he'll find out what actually happens later on. But at this moment in time, he doesn't know what happened to her.
Yeah.
Like, to his knowledge, she just never showed up, and she left.
And we have not read the manga or seen. I mean, obviously haven't made anything else. But we haven't read the manga, so I don't know what happens if he finds out. Like, does he look at Makima? Does he look at her differently because he's you know, completely infatuated with her, right? Which I'm going to go ahead and swing into my hot take. Talking about that. About him being completely infatuated with her. He is infatuated with her. You know, she's a very pretty girl, you know, mysterious or whatever, but she's completely playing him. Like, I mean, what she may actually feel for him, we don't know, because she really keeps it close to the chest. So we don't know what's going through her mind. But you definitely know she's gaming him. You know what I mean? Or I don't want to say catfishing necessarily, but she's I don't know, kind of low key grooming him or doing, you know what I mean? Just whatever.
So, using them, and she it's like it's easy for her. It's an easy game to have him on her hook.
And he is a powerful piece to have, you know, on the board in her favor. And I think she knows, like, she needs to, you know, keep dangling that thing in front of him to keep him on the leash. So there's that. Reza, she also, well, I mean, I don't want to say she takes advantage of him, but she literally tries to kill him. And I don't know how she didn't, like, with that, you know, when she's got him and she's just like bombing the heck out of him. Like, okay, well, now he's got to be dead. Like, your healing factor's been, you know, overwhelmed at this point, kind of thing. But, you know, he's got a great healing factor, so he was, you know, ends up being okay. Spoilers.
I guess you just keep dumping blood into him. He goes faster, I guess. Yeah,
100%.
I guess,
100%. Yeah. But especially, I think with the two of them, I mean, Power is she is a blood devil.
Literally,
literally the blood devil.
That's true. So,
and then give this devil some blood, and he's ready to rock and roll. So, so Reza is, you know, she's playing him, you know, throughout this thing, so she can, you know, basically, you know, kill him, get his heart later, kind of thing. So just the women in the world, and maybe I don't want to say some of it is Denji's fault. Maybe it is just because he's so, like, you know, awkward. And he doesn't know anything.
Young, inexperienced, and dumb.
But like all the women in his life that are like really part of his life basically kind of take advantage of him. Even Power, you know, but Power abuses everybody, in all fairness. But
she's equally abusive.
She's equally abusive. And they're close, you know what I mean? Because they're, you know, whatever, as much as friends as they can be.
They live together. They are.
So they have a strange dynamic going on, which, again, I loved it at the end when he's got the flowers and she's like, give me the flowers. And he's sitting there. I'm like, dude, don't give her the flowers. Like, you know, that, but I thought they're going to do that because he was like, you know, he was trying to make some sort of attachment or maybe he wanted to fill the emptiness of her not showing up because he waited there for her all day.
All day for her,
and she didn't show, which is it's terrible. So I thought he's gonna maybe give her the flowers to try to, you know, fill that emptiness kind of thing. And he just
start eating them.
He starts eating them. He's like, you get nothing.
Which is actually
like, good. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Yes, that was great.
At first I was like, man, this is just gonna be a waste of an ending scene. But no, that part actually made me like,
that would have been
this is charming, it's nice.
That would have been a waste of a scene.
This is the bittersweet that I kind of felt like. I was like, this is a little bit of a, it sucks, but you know, you do have some people in your life, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
So I think that's where I probably drew that. But yeah, no. And
That's
so
cool.
yeah, I agree. No, the women in this are devastating.
Yeah.
And you're saying they're the villains.
They're the villains.
The women
At
are the
least as
villains?
far as like our
Yeah.
hero is concerned, our main character is concerned. Maybe not like in the world in general.
Yeah.
But as far as like our main character, our hero of the show is concerned,
Yeah.
they're the ones that do him the dirtiest.
Yeah,
and even
yeah.
the one that he was, you know, ready to be, you know, on the verge of being intimate with. I mean, at first she throws up in his mouth, which is like,
oh yeah,
what are
I
you
forgot
doing
about that.
right now?
Yeah.
Throws up in his mouth. And then, you know, so that's a bad, you know,
Experience.
that's, yeah,
At the
I
very
would
least.
imagine.
Yeah.
I would imagine. Yeah, I mean, she ends up, you know, getting taken out, unfortunately. But
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
that was a crazy scene. Go watch that first season.
Yeah.
But yes, as far as Denji's concerned, women are the
villains.
devils.
Yeah, women are the devils in this.
She have a
And
devil woman.
I don't even know if I disagree with that hot take. 'Cause, yeah. No, we're not. It's not a blanket statement about all women or all women in this world.
No,
or all
it
women
is
in our
a
world.
blanket statement.
Okay,
All
right,
women,
well,
all worlds, everywhere, cross dimensions.
they're the villains.
That's what you said to me earlier.
Oh,
I don't agree
off
with
the
you.
air, right.
I don't agree with you, Trent. I think you got to treat everybody fairly.
Got it.
But you know,
Okay.
whatever. You're a monster.
All right, I'll make sure to keep those thoughts to myself then.
Yeah. From now on.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
I'd appreciate it, sir, and so will the rest of the ladies.
All right.
I'm with you, women.
Real feminist, I guess.